Awaken the World Quick Talk. Today, the thought that spawns thoughts. You are here live on the Awaken the World YouTube channel. It is, of course, 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hello, hello, hello. So, flying solo this afternoon. Kelly has a piano lesson going on momentarily. Excuse the construction going on next door. Hopefully it won't be too intrusive. But we are going to talk today about the thought behind the thought. And this is a real big one for people because, you know, as I've spoken about before, we are literally a transmitter-receiver of thoughts from the collective cloud of ego that you know, ego does not belong to individuals per se. You know, as everything is reflected from the macrocosm right through the macrocosm, you know, we can think of ourselves as cells inside the body of God. Well, our supposedly individualized egos are literally egoic cells within the body of ego. Okay, it is a human condition, a one. And as we are transmitter receivers, you know, what happens is the few thoughts that we do actually own set the stage for the thought streams or the radio channels of through that egoic cloud that we tune into. And these thoughts are usually buried deep within our subconscious mind. We have to be very aware to catch them. And, you know, as I had said to Kelly earlier today, you know, the desire to continually explain oneself does not come out of, you know, trying to make people better understand. It actually comes out of a deeper hidden thought, a thought that doesn't really spawn the thoughts per se, but certainly spawns the channel of thoughts that you tune to. And of course, that deeper undercurrent and recurring unconscious thought is one of fear of not being accepted or being rejected for what one puts forward, what one says, for being judged in regards to it. And we see this all the time where the underlying thoughts, the ones that are almost hidden from us, end up spawning the stations that we listen to and that thought stream, right? And it's funny that we use the word spawning and thought stream because that's literally what happens. The one underlying thought spawns a thought stream full of thoughts in relation to that. Now, if your underlying thoughts deep in your subconsciousness are that you are infinitely loved and cared for, and that you are whole and complete and worthy and enough, and that your view of life is one of positivity and joy and wonderment and awe, you will experience all of those higher thought streams. But if the underlying current is one of fear, or of not being good enough, or worries about failure, any of those sort of things, anything that leans into the negative, anything that leads to the untruths of our existence, you will, of course, draw the conditions and those thought streams into your awareness to give you the opportunity to see beyond them, to see that you are not that you are something more than this. And how do we find the thoughts behind the thoughts, or the thought that spawns all the other thoughts, if we're going to use that word? Okay, and I particularly like it when we talk about thought stream, because I think about the thoughts as, you know, fish going by within the stream. There's the larger, more readily available thoughts are like fish, and we see them going by, and a lot of times we go, oh, that's a very interesting fish, and we follow it. And we join in the thought stream. And we succumb to that thought stream and become unconscious at that time. So, how do you recognize these thoughts if they're hidden from you? They're deep in the thought stream, way beneath, sitting on the bottom. Well, those will come up as recurring themes that you will recognize within your existence. And that may be in the type of mate that you attract, the type of boyfriend or girlfriend, the type of relationships you're in, the type of job environment, your relationship with your parents, your siblings, your children. You can see, if you look closely, what the underlying theme of your journey here is. And that will show you quite closely, it will shine a light into the deep recesses where those thoughts that underlie the thoughts are. And those are the ones that we must bring into the light, realize are false, and let go of. That's it, that's all. A wonderfully short, immensely helpful, if you let it be, little quick talk. The thoughts underneath the thoughts. Always be on guard for what is motivating the thought stream. And see, when you hold it to the light of your awareness, whether it is true, and two, whether or not you're willing to buy into it enough to handle whatever suffering comes along with that thought stream. Again, all my love today, all Kelly's love as well. She's upstairs doing piano. Namaste to you. We'll see you again very soon.